million from me at a lousy 10%. He's sitting on 12 to 15 million bucks.
Your new brother-in-law is a crook, sir.
Hold it!
Randy?
Back on! I said back on!
Starring Rock Hudson and Susan St. James as Macmillan and wife.
The Sunday Mystery Movie brought to you by Chevrolet, where your Chevy dealer's dollar and cent sale is going on now.
Lots of car makers are talking dollars these days, America, but Chevrolet is talking dollars and cents.
Okay, Chevrolet, we're listening.
Good. Chevrolet's dollars and cents sale involves more than cash rebates after you buy. We also offer your Chevy dealer and his salesman special incentives so he can offer you his best deal to begin with.
That makes sense.
You bet. And so do Chevy's rebates, because they apply to new 75 cars bought or leased from your Chevrolet dealer and delivered through February 28th.
What cars?
And how much?
All right, a full $500 rebate on Chevy Monza, Motor Trend Magazine's 75 Car of the Year. A $200 rebate on Vega. And remember, Vega's lineup includes the lowest priced American hatchback and station wagon.
Any more?
Sure. A $200 rebate on Nova, a car that's already priced about $500 less than the newest domestic compact sedan.
Way to go, Chevrolet.
We just hope you don't make any deal, America, till you see your Chevy dealer.
Now that makes sense.
Dollars and cents, America.
For a comparable 1974 model in 50,000 miles of driving. In a test on GM's proving ground, the 75 with unleaded gas used about 14% less fuel than the 74 with leaded gas. At 53 cents per gallon for unleaded fuel versus 52 for leaded fuel, this could save about $322 projected through 50,000 miles. In addition, following the maintenance schedule for recommended service and figuring the current list price for parts plus $11 an hour for labor, the 75 could save another $337 over a 74 using leaded fuel. Savings will vary with equipment, loads, operating conditions, local maintenance costs, driving habits, and fuel prices. But this 75 Chevy pickup could save about $659 on operating costs.
Monday night, Elizabeth Montgomery returns in an encore presentation. A Case of Rape.
Wasn't it kind of thrilling? Didn't you kind of like it?
No.
The critically acclaimed television landmark returns on NBC Monday night at the movies.
Announcing new Arrid XX.
Cut, Paul, just say Arrid double X.
The can says Arrid.
Paul, just say Arrid double X. Roll it.
Announcing new Arrid Double X. A brand new extra dry Arrid. Use it every day. It keeps you 50% drier than regular Arrid. 50% drier? Is that true, 50%?
Cut. It's true, Paul.
I could really use this Arrid XX.
Double X, Paul, Arrid double X.
America, I'd like a word with you. Are you watching America?
We're watching a show.
I want to introduce you to the great American value, 1975 Impala.
Some other time.
This car can save you money, America.
Okay, you got our attention.
75 Impala has Chevrolet's new efficiency system. It's designed to run leaner, meaning more economically, and run cleaner using unleaded gas.
Makes sense.
It really does. The system's designed for improved fuel economy, smoother engine performance, surer starts, fewer and simpler tune-ups, and cleaner air.
That makes a lot of sense.
75 Impala. Room, ride, and comfort. Plus, Chevrolet's new efficiency system. What do you say, America?
They run leaner, they run cleaner, and they're gonna save you money every mile.
You know, America, that's kind of catchy.
I've had Mr. Goodwin. Give me a tube of Crest and a tube of something else.
Well, why something else? You can't beat Crest fluoride for fighting cavities.
It's the twins. They like Crest. They get good checkups with Crest, but they each want their own toothpaste.
I'll handle this. This is for you, and this is for you, mint and regular.
I want mint. I want regular. As long as it's Crest, Mr. Goodwin.
Crest is accepted by the American Dental Association.
You can't beat Crest for fighting cavities.
Making breakfast in the afternoon? I like to squeeze juice for when the kids get home. That's some job, girl. Fresh orange juice tastes better. You're choosy enough to squeeze their juice, but you give them that peanut butter. It's a name brand. So's Jif. It's better. Smell.
Jif smells more like fresh peanuts.
Taste.
Jif tastes more like fresh peanuts. Now the kids will have a better peanut butter.
Choosy mothers choose Jif.
Driving arrests of several state legislators. A Sacramento policeman says he's been reassigned because he made too many waves.
Details on Channel 2 News at 11.
If you're confused by weekly specials and wonder where the real car values are today, here's good news. Now on current models, you can get a $500 refund on any Capri, $200 on Comets if you buy now. That's solid value. I know. I'm a Lincoln Mercury dealer named Bart Starr. Make your best deal, and we dealers are making some great ones. Take delivery before March 1st, and Lincoln Mercury will refund you $500 on Capri, $200 on Comet. See the real car values at the sign of the cat.
This car was designed to outfox the world, developed to outfox Detroit, which can't give you 34 miles per gallon on the highway, to outfox Japan, which doesn't have dual diagonal brakes, to outfox Britain, which can't sell you fuel injection, and France, which doesn't have a compact with room for 5. Someday they may get it all together in one car. And what'll they have? This year's Fox by Audi. Gentlemen, you've been outfoxed.
Regional championship game will continue with the score. UCLA 17, Arizona State 13.
Hey, come on, everyone. Meet my Tony. He's my baby. He's a good boy. For 10 years, he's a BFGoodrich dealer. Oh, he makes a nice living selling tires. And for 10 years, I ask, when I gonna take a ride in this blimp? And he says, Ma, the first American-made radial tire was a BFGoodrich. I say, oh, that's nice. Very nice. Then he says, Ma, we are the guys more and more people are calling a leader in the radial tire market. And I say, oh, that's nice too, but this blimp. And then he says, Ma, today more and more people are buying Goodrich radials than ever before. And you know what I say? When, Tony, when I gonna take a ride on this blimp?
Never, Ma. Never.
That's all right. I get airsick anyhow.
BFGoodrich. We're the other guys. Remember?
Once there were thousands. And thousands. And thousands. And now there are again. The buffalo are coming back because somebody cared. Hey, isn't that what life's all about? Caring. The people at Schlitz believe it. They brew that beer only one way, with gusto. Brewed to be the best, and you can taste it. Hey, life's too short to settle for less. Go for the gusto, or don't go at all.
Tradition, a concept so in keeping with the new small Chrysler.
Cordoba. Designed in the rich traditions of Chrysler excellence. Traditions expressed by luxurious seating, available even in fine Corinthian leather. Uncommon elegance, surprising affordability. Cordoba, the new small Chrysler.
A word of concern about your stomach. If the pace of your life is occasionally on the hectic side, fast food, drinking a little too much, smoking, that can be abusive to your stomach. Now, 2 words of advice. 1, Pepto Bismol. It coats and soothes your aching stomach, helps protect it from further abuse, while it helps your stomach return to normal. 2, if the upset becomes chronic, please see your doctor. Pepto Bismol. Coats, soothes, protects.
Keep talking.
Who are you really working for, Mannix?
I'll let you know right after I see the full autopsy report.
99, 100, and still climbing. The heat's on, the fever of a cold or the flu, with all those body aches and pains. Turn down the heat with Bufferin. Bufferin has one of the most effective fever reducers known, and Bufferin starts rushing its pain reliever to all those aches and pains twice as fast as plain aspirin, and helps protect you from the stomach upset plain aspirin can cause. When the heat's on, from a cold or the flu, turn it down with Bufferin.
Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town.
What's a Florida girl doing here in the heart of the Midwest? Reminding you that 100% orange juice from Florida puts a little bit of sunshine into every day, even where the sun doesn't always shine. Orange juice is a blend of essential B vitamins and minerals, and all that natural vitamin C. So if you can't come to the Florida sunshine tree, let it come to you.
Enjoy a great night at the Grand Ole Opry with Perry Como and his friends, Chet Atkins, Donna Fargo, Loretta Lynn, Charlie Pride, and special guest Charlie Rich. Come on down to Como Country with Perry and his Nashville.
It's ridiculous. 28 seconds to show all the building products Georgia Pacific has for fixing up homes. Oh, I'm a Georgia Pacific registered dealer, and I've got your basics. Lumber, plywood, gypsum board, doors, siding, all kinds of paneling, molding, too. To find your Georgia Pacific registered dealer, just call toll-free 800-447-4700. Then pick up GP's free decorating idea booklets. Don't forget to call.
It is said there is still a good 10-cent cigar left in the world whose name is Muriel. You have such a cigar, huh?
Yes, sir. Muriel Panatellas, Senators, Carnella Kings, they're really good 10-cent cigars.
Ramba! Only 10 cents. How does Muriel do it, huh? East of the poor of Muriel down. East of the poor of Muriel down.
Is sponsored in part by Trans World Airlines, a taste of Europe, flying in the USA.
Hey, to help you get more vacations for your money, Transworld Airlines brings you Transworld Vacations. Let's go, McDougal. Life the tour. In the East, we can give you a car to ride in and a room for 2 to rest in for only $22 a day per person. In Paris, TWA's Hotel Pass can give you a room for 2 for only $7.50 per night per person. Pardon? This is an escorted motorcoach tour, the thrifty way to be chauffeured through Europe. Click. One wee price for meals, hotels, and sightseeing. And best of all, you don't have to pay a tip. Hip, hip! So here's a laddie to see, your local travel agent. Depending on where you live, he'll save you from 30 to 40% on airfares. Can I make a local call? Sure. Give me Glasgow. Is that you, Fred?
When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine, 'cause I see how it does it when it breaks your heart to bits. Let's see if that puzzle fits so fine. And that's when I'll discover that revenge is sweet. As I sit there applauding from a front row seat, when somebody breaks your heart like you broke mine. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for me.
Thanks a million. Thank you very much. Wait, stick around, Tony. It really is an honor to have you up here.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you coming over. What did you do? You just got finished with the show now?
Right.
How long ago?
Oh, about an hour ago.
About an hour ago, and you came in.
Right, it's my pleasure.
Well, if he comes in here, or the people in San Francisco, the man sang the song, you ought to come up with a few dollars for that. I want to tell you, up in San Francisco, what the kind of work that they specialize up there is speech and hearing. And you saw that fellow doing the work on the stuttering before, so you know what can be done. So Tony sings My Heart in San Francisco. You live in San Francisco. Come on, send in some money for us, would you? You know, there's a guy, come on over here, Mike. Here's a guy that works in a club. So he goes work in a club, and I don't even know what he does. But you know what he did? No. He came in with a whole bucket of money. Look at this. He came in, tell us about this here.
Well,
tell the audience. Tell the audience.
I decided that I was going to do something for this telethon, and I feel all you people should. So I perform at the Talk of the Town in Pasadena. And every time somebody wanted a song, I said, put something in the bucket and you'll get your song.
KTTV presents Merv Griffin and the Easter Kids.
It's time for climbing trees and a lot of scraping knees. Davy Crockett's back with Daniel Boone. If you argued with a friend, it's time to patch it up again, because we got so many things to do. First comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hopping, Easter's on his way.
Your heart is in your dream.
See your favorite television stars in an Easter holiday musical treat when KTTV presents Merv Griffin and the Easter Kids. Sunday, March 23rd at 6 p.m. on Channel 11.
Paul Williams, Marty Allen, Ann Miller, Psychic Kenny Kingston, and comic Hank Garcia join Merv 8:30 Monday on Channel 11.
On live from Hollywood.
If your child was born without a handicap, I know just how you feel when someone mentions a birth defect like spina bifida. You simply can't help but think, my child's okay, thank God. But before you decide not to donate to Easter Seals, think for a moment about the possibility of your child being involved in a serious accident. One that could result in partial paralysis, an inability to speak, to walk. Accidents do happen to people just like you and me. And for thousands of those accident victims, Easter Seals has provided the time, the care, and the therapy to rebuild lives and bodies. You can help provide the money, and you can do it now.
Mike, hot. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. Hi, I'm Wayne Rogers. We're back here again with Peter and everybody here at the Telethon. First of all, I want to thank all the Bryman Sawyer school nurses who are down here. You've seen them on the phones behind us, and they're throughout the audience, and they've given a lot of their time and effort all night. And there's somebody here that's going to sing a song again. He sang one once before, and somebody coughed up $100 and said they'd hear him sing again. This man is worth millions. So I don't want to hear $100 or a few thousand or anything like that. This man came over here tonight after finishing a show. He sang one song and he's agreed to do another one. The incomparable Tony Bennett. Tony. All right.
Thanks, kid. Thanks a million.
Now I want to see some money come in for Mr. Bennett here.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Well, now you're here. Now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. 'Cause love came just in time. I found you just in time. Then you changed my lonely life that lovely day. But now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way, 'cause love came just in time. I found you just in time. Then you changed my lonely life that lovely day. You changed my lonely life that lovely day.
Tony, come here. Thank you, Tony. Gee, that's terrific. Is that great, Peter? Now, I want to see some money come in for this man. A man sings like that. That's worth millions. Peter, we got some people up here we got to bring out, all right? Billy, who we got here we're going to talk to now?
Well, you know, we got quite a few stars sitting in with us tonight, and...
That's terrific.
Okay, I want to introduce somebody. Here's a young lady who's a major attraction, not only in Nashville, but with pop music fans all over the country. Just finished 2 shows. She's here to do a 3rd. Diana Trask.
Hey! I hear that's what I heard. She was at the Palomino Club tonight doing 2 shows, and she came over here just like Tony Bennett did, and we really appreciate it. Y'all all warmed up over there, fellas? Not quite yet, huh? Well, Diana's been warmed up because she sang twice tonight, and here she's good enough to come over here. We want to see some money come in, too, because she's done 2 shows already tonight. She came over here, and it's now after 3 o'clock in the morning, so send in a few bucks for it. Diana?
Your daddy boy, the mood I'm in, the pain I feel in missing him, oh boy. I can't explain, he haunts my mind, racks my brain. I could comb every home, every neighborhood bar. I could ride every Greyhound or railroad car just to find him and say, hey, wherever you are, come on home, we love you, boy. So I'm walking weak through the downtown streets. I wander sadly, boy. The mood I'm in, the pain I feel in missing him, oh boy. I can't explain, he haunts my mind, racks my brain. I could comb every home, every neighborhood bar. I could ride every Greyhound or railroad car just to find him and say, hey, wherever you are, come on home, we love you, boy. The mood I'm in, the pain I feel in missing him, oh boy. I can't explain.
Terrific treat for you guys tonight. This is Lou Carella and Jim Worth and Peter Falk, three wonderful basketball players that are going to put on an exhibition for you tonight. And Lou, could you tell us something about what you're doing with the marathon?
Over at Cypress College, they started a wheelchair basketball marathon at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, and they're going to play till 6 o'clock this morning to raise money for the Easter Seals. All the ball players are from the Southern California Wheelchair Basketball Conference.
All right. Jim, what do you got to say about that? Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, I think he is. Actually, the Southern California Conference has got a bunch of guys out there, and when I left to come up here to the telethon, they were playing and switching teams and just playing their hearts out, and they're still playing, and when we're done here, we're going back to play the final 2 hours.
You're going to play the final 2 hours after this. Well, you haven't played with Peter Falk, who's one of the great competitors of all time. Peter, I know you're in a wheelchair right now, and no pun intended, but how do you feel?
I feel great.
You're going to referee this game?
Absolutely.
You're going to referee it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
John and I are going to give the play-by-play description of what's going on the field.
Ben Chickern, Gazzara,
and John Bill Russell Casadei.
Okay, here we go. Now, and the referee throws the ball up. I'm sorry, Wayne, you'll have to step by the linesman. You touch the net.
Referee throws the ball up.
Who's the referee?
You're
the referee. All right.
The phone number in New Jersey is, please call in your dollars. Watch this now. You're going to see something spectacular. Ben. All right. Jim Worth 2, Lou Carella nothing. All right, jump ball. Here we go. Ready? Let's have a little bit of show here. A little bit of showmanship. Ready? Okay. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that Lou is a lot more aggressive off the ball. Going there.
Got to take the ball back there.
Oh, they do?
Right. He's dribbling down the court. And now it's a pop shot. Wait a minute. The referee. Wait a minute. He shoots. The referee shoots. They shoot it again. And it looks like a fast game here. What? Wait a minute. The ball comes back. There's an expletive used on the court.
I have a feeling, John, that the secret to this game will be the defense.
Yeah.
If we can get out of the way.
I have money on the fellow in the yellow, Lou Carella.
What's the score, by the way?
The score is 2 for Jim. Lou Carella nothing. Peter Falk's refereeing leads a lot to be desired here.
I've seen at least 4 fouls, Peter.
Jim Worth 4.
Hit him on the arm, Peter.
All right, here we go.
Hit him on the arm.
Please, while these people are playing, you got to see the struggle hear the struggle of Peter Falk to referee this game. Man is wonderful.
Look at that.
Hey, get out of my way, will you? Where the hell are you going?
Shot.
Corella comes in. Corella's driving. You can see this on television. We don't have to announce it. Jim Worth dribbling, passing, dribbling, switching, passing. Worth picks it up again. Tremendous rebound.
Come on, fella, get out of the way, will you? Oh, Mikey, how the hell do you do this?
All right, thank you very much. This is a great thing. I don't like it to be shut out. Corella froze in the clutch. Jim Worth 4, Peter Falk nothing, Corella nothing. If you want to see more of this, tune in next year because these guys are going to come back for a full court game.
John, we got some pledges here. How about whipping those? Benny, read those. Benny
I
can
got a
read.
pledge here from Bill Dameron from Springfield, Missouri, $100. Mrs. Schneider from Philadelphia, $5. Helen McCann, Chelsea, Massachusetts, $5. That's terrific.
I got some big ones here. Richard Riley, a doctor from Pontiac, Michigan.
$200.
$200. Friends of Easter Seal Society in Mattapoisett, Massachusetts.
$100.
Harvey Kallick in Chicago, Illinois.
$250. That's
Listen,
terrific.
Cooper's in Libron in
tremendously
Chicago,
important.
$300.
Tremendously important. There's a man here who is one of the great actors of our time. His name is Ben Fromer. And I would like you to pay attention. Oh, 30 seconds? I'm sorry, Ben. There isn't time. We'll be back to Ben later.
Ben, it always happens. Just stay there. They'll be back to you.
We got another one here, Benny. Allied Mills in Chicago, Illinois, $250.
That's terrific, people. Keep that money coming in, please.
By the way, the people, there was a Chicago Coopers in Libron are
$300. That's a good number.
We'll be right back with more of the National Easter Seal Television.
But handicapped youngsters are faced with the same kind of competitive atmosphere that normal youngsters are placed in.
It's just all of a sudden you're a normal kid, and that's what they're looking for.
The athletic director is very much concerned with the various types of activities where he progresses from the gross muscle activities and exercise to the finer activities where they become more refined and they're more skilled. We bring children from those remote portions of the state of Maine. Not only do we provide them a special place where they can have fun, but we give them a good, concentrated, therapeutic experience.
Pretty good on the local because some of the biggies from the national are over here now, folks. Ben and John Cassavetes.
Well,
Not Ben and John Cassavetes.
I really
I don't
gotta
want to put
tell
you
you,
together
Lucy,
like that. I don't mean to say that you were married.
I really got to tell you, you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you.
So fantastic that a place, a firm, I guess, called Hargrove and Decker has just sent us $7,000. That's right.
From Paramount, California,
Right here.
14826
That's right.
Orzaba.
And they want everyone to know that the whole community of Orzaba in Paramount, California, is backing this donation.
Thank you.
And that's really terrific.
Thank you.
You know, you're doing a beautiful job here.
Thank you, John.
This is really, it's so intimate in this stage. And
It's
so
home
lovely.
here, right.
Look at over there. Look at this great group.
We got groups coming. We've such talent and things. Well, we're very organized over here. We're just very pulled together. I mean, I've been doing this for at least 3 hours now, you know.
You're really great.
Oh.
Really great at it.
Oh,
We'll come back a lot.
thank you. I wish you would. Are you going to be around?
Yes, baby.
This is a lot of fun. Can I do this next year?
Please
Right.
send your money.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank you,
send
both of you.
Brentwood.
Can we have a nice hand for the
Palisades,
big stars?
Torrance.
Ventura, San Diego. Thank you. Thank you
Valley
very
Vista,
much.
Mission Viejo. Get them all in
Go,
there.
do
Let's
it,
go.
John.
Doctors.
Right.
Especially doctors. You're taking all my money.
Fabulous. All right. Go see Woman Under the Influence. I don't know.
Hi there.
I got to do something for I remember you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to read these. They're stuck to my fingers. That's all. I've been carrying them around so long.
That's okay.
That I can't get them, you know what I'm saying? I want to introduce to you, well, I already did, Art LeBeau, ladies and gentlemen, yes, let's hear it for Art LeBeau. He's been here all night since 11 o'clock. And then he went, is my right ear bleeding, Phil? Yes. Jeez. I mean, and then you went back to your club, right, which is on the Strip? Yep. And then you're coming back, and?
And we got some great rock and roll acts from the 50s.
Okay.
I don't even think you were born when this group first started.
51.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, then you were 3 years old when this group made their first big record. And it just sold millions and millions and millions.
And who are they? And let's hear it.
Oh, you'll love them.
Can we dance?
Huh? Sure, you
okay,
can.
you two at home, get out of your beds, put your slippers on, and dance.
Okay, here they are, the Fabulous Penguins.
All right.
Yeah.
I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick my baby up and take her to the picture show. Everybody in the neighborhood is dressing up to be there too. And we're gonna have a ball just like we always do. Friday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's roll the mahogany. Well, let's take the color and the cinemascope, a cast out of Hollywood, and the popcorn from the candy sandwich. It all seems twice as good. There's always lots of pretty girls, but maybe they don't try to hide. But let a girl can to the girls sitting by my side. Friday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's go with the melody. Your time. When you're with your baby, let's go in the balcony. Well, let's take the color and cinemascope, a cast out of Hollywood, and the popcorn from the candy stand. It all seems twice as good. There's always lots of pretty girls, but maybe they don't try to hide. But whenever can compare to the girls sitting by my side. Friday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's go in the balcony. Friday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's go in the balcony. Friday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's go in the balcony. Friday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's go in the balcony. Saturday night at the movies, who cares what picture you see? When you're with your baby, let's go in the balcony. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Hey, hi. Here we are. Somewhere. Where are we?
This is ridiculous. We only got $68,000.
Okay. Okay, we're over here. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. Hey, thank you, Sydney. We're just going to keep it rolling. We're here with Art LeBeau again and with Wayne Rogers from the National Show. Wayne, how are you?
Hi, Desi. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm dying.
You're
But
dying.
I'll make it through the night.
You look great.
It's 3:30.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. I was up all last night, too.
Were you? Don't tell me what you were doing.
I'm not going to tell you what I was
Okay.
doing.
Thank you. Listen, we're going to check on our tote board.
You guys have terrific music over here.
Thank
you.
you.
Guys are great.
Thank you. Well, that's Art. It's all Art, and Art's going to be with us for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours, with all his people, and they're sensational.
And Sid is telling jokes, right?
Right. Well, what can I say?
Stars coming. If I tell you who's going to be
Thank
here
you.
later.
Guards.
Zippy Dodo.
Guards.
Chicky Dodo.
Can we get the guards?
Snicky Fidelo.
Thank you, Sid.
Natalie Wood and assistant Natalie Wood.
Thank you
They're
very
all gonna
much.
be
Let me just say this. Our tote board right now, ladies and gentlemen, is $68,637. How about that, huh? Okay. All right. Lucy, why don't you come over here? I don't know. Well, what can I say? Listen, when we come back, Art LeBeau and all of his people are going to play some more songs for us, and we'll be back in just a little while. We're going to go over and talk to the celebrities. Maybe there's some phone calls that Wayne could take. All right. So we'll be back in a little while. We're going to come over and talk to the celebrities. Let's go over here. Yeah. Sure. What do you have? Tell us what you have.
Okay.
I have this one.
Sure.
Okay. Let me just. I don't mean to be pushy. Gary Marshall, who is the producer of Happy Days. Donnie Most is right here. You can talk to him on the phone. Gave us $20.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Gary. We have another one.
Bessie, I made a promise. There's a gentleman out there named Carl Hewlett, and his son Jimmy is mentally retarded, blind, has water on the brain. Called to make a donation because it's organizations like this, he said, that have improved his child and keep their faith up. God bless you.
Thank you very much. That's terrific. Okay. Hold on one second. Phone call for Wayne. Here we are.
A lady on the phone here who has a son that is suffering from dyslexia. She said she will dyslexia. It's difficult to hear, but she said dyslexia. And she said that she will meet $100 pledge for anyone else who will pledge that for their child.
Ford announced no-nonsense cash rebates of up to $500 on America's best-selling lineup of new 1975 small cars. And things are really moving at your Ford dealer, for good reasons. You get $500 when you buy or lease a Mustang 2 Ghia, $500 on Mach 1, $300 on other Mustangs, $350 on Super Cab pickups, $200 on any Pinto or Maverick. Get your Ford dealer's best deal now, then get a cash rebate from Ford. Ford means value. See your Ford dealer.
Smart reporters on the go wear Hanes alive because they know gentlemen prefer Hanes. Your job might take you far and near, but you'll be glad life is here. Gentlemen prefer Hanes. Hanes alive supports you gently. Look so sexy. When it's time to say goodnight with Hanes alive, you'll still be bright. Gentlemen prefer Hanes.
The first annual Comedy Awards will continue after station identification.
The comedy surprise of the season, Karen, premiering tomorrow night at 8:30.
Dear Webbers, I'm one of your biggest fans because your bread is tender and fresh and makes the most delicious sandwiches. Another fan letter for Weber's bread? Uh-huh. Do you think they would send me a personally autographed loaf?
In every specially marked loaf of Weber's bread, you'll find a free bicentennial name sticker. Just write in your name, then stick them on your books, lunchbox, almost anything. 10 stickers in all, and you'll get one free in specially marked loaves of Weber's bread.
Cat owners all over are singing the praises of special dinners.
What's so special about special dinners? It's got the special taste of milk.
What's so special about special dinners? It's got the special taste of
milk.
Special Dinners from Purina is the only cat food coated with the delicious taste of milk. You can see the coating on every piece. Special Dinners.
It's got the special taste of
milk.
Ford breaks things wide open with no-nonsense cash rebates up to $500 on America's best-selling lineup of new 1975 small cars. No weekly cutoffs, no trade-in requirements. $500 when you buy or lease a Mustang 2 Ghia. $500 on Mach 1. $300 on other Mustang 2s. $350 on supercab pickups. $200 on any Pinto or Maverick. Get your Ford dealer's best deal now. Then get a cash rebate from Ford. Value. See your Ford dealer.
You know, I get these really tight little headaches, and I just take a couple of Anacin. Anacin is quite different than other products that I've tried.
You may know the difference is Anacin's extra pain reliever. While all 3 leading pain relievers reach an effective level in your bloodstream in minutes, in the final analysis, only one of them hits the highest level, Anacin. This difference is Anacin's extra pain reliever.
Anacin does work fast, and it doesn't upset my stomach.
Next headache, take Anacin for a higher level of pain reliever.
Circumstances will be a little bit more pleasant, but who hasn't gone into a post office to buy a sheet of stamps? It isn't much to think about, but as Leo McElroy found out today, there's one man who thinks about it often and who's found it pays off.
They say it's almost impossible that anyone could do what Cliff Cunningham has done. Find 7 different freak postal misprints in the space of just over 2 years. The odds are trillions to 1 against one man coming across all those rare printing errors. But you can throw away the calculator because Cliff Cunningham has done it again. One of his regular visits to the post office, the kind that made headlines with misperforated stamps, rare misprints worth millions of dollars, has just produced a new rarity. This time it's a postcard with the stamp upside down, printed on both sides, a one-of-a-kind mistake that could be worth a fortune.
There's no question on each one of the errors that I purchased that Mr. and Mrs. America across the country have purchased the same error. But them not being philatelist or knowing the art of philately and stamp collecting, they did like you do. You buy a postage stamp, you lick it and stick it and put it on a bill or a letter and on its way.
The 8 Cunningham errors, as they're known in the stamp world, make this rugged ex-Marine flyer a millionaire many times over. A tribute to a scrutinizing eye and unbelievable luck in being at the right post office window at the right time. But that's not the only unusual part of the Cliff Cunningham story, because the guy some call the luckiest man alive has since 1968 had 3 amputations which have cost him his left leg, and a serious fall a week ago could mean he'll lose his left arm. Perhaps it's some bizarre way of balancing the books on the luckiest man. Anyone who knows anything about odds will tell you that Cliff Cunningham has had an incredible run of luck. And anyone who knows anything about people will tell you it hasn't all been good. But one thing's certain. At the post office, they're still going to be nervous when they see him coming. Leo McElroy, Channel 7 Eyewitness News in Panorama City.
From McDonald's, a year's groceries free and a new Datsun Z sweepstakes. Over 1,800 prizes will be awarded. Win a year's free groceries and a new Datsun 260Z. Or be one of 4 to win new Datsun 710 wagons and free groceries for a year. Or be one of 4 more to win 3 months free groceries. Or be one of 1,800 other Southern Californians to win McDonald's $5 gift certificates. No purchase necessary. Get your entry blanks at any participating Datsun dealer or McDonald's today.
This car was designed to outfox the world, developed to outfox Detroit, which can't give you 34 miles per gallon on the highway, to outfox Japan, which doesn't have dual diagonal brakes, to outfox Britain, which can't sell you fuel injection, and France, which doesn't have a compact with room for 5. Someday they may get it all together in one car. And what'll they have? This year's Fox by Audi. Gentlemen, you've been outfoxed.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not going to try it. You try it. I'm not going to try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
When you bring life home, don't tell the kids it's one of those nutritional cereals you've been trying to get them to eat. You're the only one who has to know. How come?
It's thicker rock.
Thicker.
Thicker rock tastes better than thinner.
Thicker. Thicker. Thicker.
Yeah.
Thicker.
Yeah.
Ahoy! Captain Crunch's peanut butter cereal is a dandy part of a most important meal, breakfast. As Smedley says, if you're gonna skip rope, don't skip breakfast.
And from Captain Crunch, here comes the Gyro Fire Truck. It can be yours if you send 3 proof of purchase seals from 3 different Captain Crunch cereals to Fire Truck, Box 2609, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here he comes. Wow, he's so big.
By my special power, I now crown you bigger, King Ding Dong, from Hostess.
Now I am bigger with more chocolatey good taste and creamier filling, too. Let the whole world know. Bigger, more chocolatey, more delicious than ever.
It's a cake. It's a candy.
It's 2 taste treats in one. New, bigger, better Hostess Ding Dongs.
Hi, I'd like to talk to you about your feet. You know, these. Well, you need shoes. Here's the Breakaway by Buster Brown for stepping out in style. And for really moving out is the Action 220 with the fast-track treads. For girls, here's the Squiggle, the patent leather shoe with party color swirls. Or the Tilly with the cute little turtle on it. And that about covers your feet.
You can get a free set of decals to cut out and have Mom iron on when you buy Buster Brown shoes at participating stores.
Jerry's Buster Brown, East Valley, Alhambra, Cerritos Mall, Cerritos, Santa Anita Mall, Arcadia.
Comic books have been favorites with kids since they started almost 40 years ago. And with us today is a man who began as an 18-year-old cartoonist and now is the president and publisher of the largest comic book company in the industry. He drew Batman for 13 years, and he created such all-time superheroes as the Flash, the Green Lantern. Let's have a nice, warm Wonderama welcome for Carmine Infantino. Carmine! All right. Thank you for joining our youngsters today. And by the way, I understand you promised everybody one of your great big jumbo comic books today.
Yes, I think we have one for you in the audience.
All right, how about that? You know, that's great because I think youngsters are really comic book fans. And what was the first comic book or character that ever came out?
The very first one was a character called Superman.
Was Superman the first
then
comic?
and he is now.
And I guess he's more popular than ever.
Today, more so. He goes around the world. Every country in the world watches Superman and reads them.
Oh, that's how did Superman start? What was
Superman?
Story on it?
Yes, it's not as easy as it sounded. Some young men came in with this character to this company called National Periodicals. And they said, we have a character called Superman who flies and jumps and lifts locomotives. He says, nobody believed that, and they put it on a shelf.
Is that, they said, oh, go on.
No one would go near it. And about a year later, they were putting out the magazine, and there was a hole in the magazine, which meant they had no story for the beginning. So somebody
It was just
said,
a regular children's magazine?
That's all. It was called Action Comics with just little odd stories here and there. And somebody said, remember that thing, that
crazy
story?
Person that came in here?
So I said, well, stick that in there. And they did. And it sold 1 million copies a month from then on.
Oh, my. Gee, that's fascinating.
It's very unusual.
Really, you started now, in the introduction, I said you started at 18 years old.
That's right. I did some characters. I'd like to try doing some now.
Hey, that's great.
Maybe they'll remember.
Our young people would love to see it. All right, see if our youngsters can guess who Carmine's going to draw here. And what got you started, Carmine, into
cartooning? I guess, like most kids, we were born during the Depression age, and I suppose a lot of us, Dennis I know, did. And at that time, there wasn't much else to do. You couldn't eat or work, so you drew. The drawing developed into something else, and we began doing drawings. And then one day I went up and got a job doing this fella.
Oh, youngsters, who is that, huh? Looks like they know right away. Boy, you pull that magic marker out and go right to town on it, too. Looks like you've drawn him a few times.
Yeah, I've done him many, many years. There was a time when Mr. Bob Kane, who originated the character many, many years ago, He got involved in so many other things, and it wasn't time for him to be doing the character, and then they asked me, would I mind taking over? I said, not at all. I did, and I've been doing them for quite a long time.
Oh, gee, that's fascinating. Look at that. How about that, youngsters? Do you have any favorites that you've drawn over the years?
Yeah, there was another character. I don't know if the youngsters will remember him. I did him a while back.
It's hard to fool these people, but I'll bet you they guess right away.
We'll
Youngsters,
try.
you keep an eye on it.
They got it. They got him.
The Flash, yes. You know, there's been a lot of controversy, I know, about comic books. How do you feel about them as an art form or anything else?
I wouldn't be in this sort of thing if I didn't believe in it. We are finding, and I know many parents have wondered about comics, but we have found over the years that comics have helped, and we have letters from parents and teachers in schools who are helping kids read nowadays.
Actually,
through
the comics themselves.
It's a way to get them interested, looking, watching, and noticing things. And this whole thing has been developing more and more so. Now comics are being sold in schools to teach with.
Speaking of that, let me give you a plug, because I know you've got something brand new, and I want to ask you about it, because I just wonder if there's any controversy about it. Youngsters, I wonder if you can see that. Yeah.
I think if we open it up.
All right.
It's something we've wanted to do. It's one of the greatest stories ever told in the world. It's the story of the Bible.
The story of the Bible.
And it's illustrated.
Yeah, let's kind of tilt it this way, so actually you're coming out with a comic book on the Bible.
That's right.
Or comic books.
Well, it's
on the
illustrated
different
stories of the Bible from beginning to end, the Old Testament and the New Testament.
Have people objected to that, saying, why are you taking the world's greatest book and making a comic book?
No, on the contrary. We've had people look at this thing. All the people with the know-how has checked it out, gone over it, and they applaud the idea. Many clergymen are going to use
it. What's the story? Let me move this off so you can continue drawing for us. What's the story about the rival between Superman and Captain Marvel? Or
Many, many years ago, when Superman was born and getting very popular, another character came along, called Captain Marvel.
Right.
And the Superman people...
Shazam.
The Shazam.
Yes, I remember that as a child myself.
The people from Superman figured that Shazam was just an imitation of Superman, and they sued them. And lo and behold, poor Shazam lost in the courtroom, and he went on the shelf.
And he came back?
Well, about 3 years ago, I flipped over that character as a kid. I loved him myself.
I did too.
He was simple. He was like Fred McMurray, big, tall, simple guy. And finally, we brought him back. We spoke to the people that owned him. They agreed. They brought him back. Now he and Superman are big rivals.
Well, that's wild. It really is. Carmine, I want to thank you for being on Wonderama. Go ahead, keep drawing on there, because our youngsters love to see it. We have a drawing contest coming up with our young people. I'd love for you to join our young people and maybe give them a few pointers. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Carmine will be right back with some more tips on showing you how to draw right here on Wonderama.
My Uncle O'Grimacy is coming to visit, and I didn't get him a present.
Ah, a shamrock shake coming up.
Oh, sure, and be Cora House, me little nephew.
Here, Uncle O'Grimacy.
Oh, you shouldn't have a shamrock shake, I take it. Oh, it's great. It's green. Where on earth can we get more?
There's only one place on earth to get a shamrock shake. McDonald. But only for a limited time.
I better have one then. Sure, and be Cora.
Hurry! Here comes Twinkie the Kid now.
Twinkie! They're blowing up the bridge!
Oh, yeah? Climb aboard. Here's your reward.
Gee! Hostess Twinkies! Great cake! Creamy filling!
You get a big delight in every bite of Hostess Twinkies. Here's what to watch out for on a Universal Studios tour. Watch out for the monsters. Watch out for an avalanche. A collapsing bridge. A runaway train. The parting of the Red Sea. The stuntmen. There are lots of things to watch out for at Universal Studios, especially the fun.
Raylene, let go my Eggo French toast.
Billy Bob, let go my Eggo French toast.
Let go my Eggo, set it free. Don't break up our family. But I love its homemade taste.
And I love it because it's so easy to fix.
Hey, we found some more Eggos in the freezer.
We're together once again. Start your good breakfast with Eggo French toast and Eggo blueberry flavored waffles. From Kellogg's.
You ought to be in pictures. You're wonderful to see.
Listen to the crowd cheering Henry Aaron, the greatest home run hitter of all time. And listen to the cheers for Oh, Henry. A sure hit every time. Delicious Oh, Henry. Packed with luscious peanuts, caramel, and fudge. The greatest of them all. Oh, Henry.
Mr. Walker? Huh? We're here to do the show for you.
This winter, you can invite some of America's best theatrical companies to perform right in your living room. Theater groups from Minneapolis, Boston, Washington, D.C., San Francisco, New York. You'll have your choice of theatrical masterpieces by playwrights like O'Neill, Gorky, Chekhov, and Shakespeare, as well as important new plays presented for the first time. This winter, the second season of Theater in America begins right in your living room on your PBS television channel. Sophisticated comedy, moving drama, delightful musicals. You'll find them all on Theater in America's great performances. This week, Theater in America will present the classic comedy of manners, School for Scandal. Theater in America is on every Wednesday night at 9 on most public television stations.
NBC Nightly News has been brought to you by Exxon.
Last year was a rotten year for cars. Volkswagen sales were down. Vega, down. Pinto, down. Toyota, down. Gremlin, down. Datsun, down. Capri, Opel, Mazda, down. Of these leading small cars, last year only one was up, Fiat. It was our best year, ever.
5. I've got 5 dependents.
Hey, you had a little one since last year.
Oh, no, a big one. He eats more than all the kids combined.
Security Pacific Bank can help you meet obligations like taxes with Ready Reserve Account. With pre-approved credit, you can write checks for more than you have in your checking account.
I'm sorry. He may be a deduction to you, but to us, he's just a dog.
I hope you're happy.
We're here to make you happy.
We're out to make you pleased.
You're flying Continental.
Your flight will be a breeze.
'Cause we really move. We really move. We really move our tail for you. To make your every wish come true. On Continental Airlines, we really move our tail for you. We really move. We really move.
Watch Crime Without Punishment tonight at 10.
NBC Sports program is brought to you in living color.